So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch it. No touch it.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And he goes out right around the 39. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Take it slow.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Great.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Ready, set. Fight, 97. Ready.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
What's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 2.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Yellow, go. Red, yellow. Green jack. Hut.
And they'll go for it. Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
No touch that.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Buddy Johnson charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Complete to number 11, A.J. Brown. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Claws red. Ready?
Here's Lance. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 3rd and 19. To throw, it's Lance. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Down. Hey, red. Cluster, 6. Blue striker.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Hurts. Flush to his right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshone.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is back to a 5-point game. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Smith, red. Set.
A running play. It's Dowdle.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. A gain of 7 that time, second goal.
Dowdle will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick here is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Sheds off the tackle.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Hurts going to keep it running right.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zach Bond in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Come on, set.
Here's Lance to throw it. That is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Great, set. Carla Vieni. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, 73. Hey. No touch.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
Shot, 17. Strike. Check, pink. Set, go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Lance back to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Look at the big fella go.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Let's go now.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready. Ready.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And with that, they're down to one remaining here in this second half.
Ultra, down. Set, go. Blue is black. Eagle blue. Cut.
Here's Lance.
Flushed out right.
Down the right sideline.
And he's going to be out, down inside.